Hi guys. So the layouts I'm going to be using to show examples of the spreads is going to be a vertical layout by Happy Planner and a dashboard layout by Happy Planner. I wanted to use these two layouts to show you that you can use any layout to design any spread you like without using stickers. So let's get started. So the first way that you can do your layouts without stickers is by simply doodling it, writing it out, or drawing. I find that stencils are the best way to get any kind of look because you can simply trace it and you don't have to worry about freehanding. I'm not the best drawer, but I'm not the worst drawer. So I don't know. I just like to keep it easy by using stencils. So the stencils that I'm using, one is from Happy Planner, which is this clear one right here. And the pen that I normally use is Le Pen, which is a pen from Japan. I like using these kind of pens simply because they have a felt tip. I think they're very saturated when you write with them. And then I love how, well, in my opinion, I feel like they don't bleed too much when I use them. So I simply just take my time with drawing my spreads out, following the lines, because one thing I can say is if you move too fast while using these stencils, there's a chance that you might accidentally write on top of your stencil and it could mess up your work. So you definitely have to take your time when using some of these stencils. But at the end of the day, using stencils are so easy, they're so fun, they could easily bring a spread together. And then on top of that, the best part about it is that there are so many different stencils to choose from. And actually, I didn't really know that until I started just looking into it and researching it. Right now, I only have like 3 stencils, but I really want to go buy more in the future because I didn't know that they could come in so many shapes and sizes. The other one over there, the blue one, is from, I believe, Hobby Lobby. I want to say Paper Studio. I could be wrong. If anyone knows, feel free to correct me. But I do believe that this blue stencil that I'm using is from either Paper Studio or the Agenda brand. Now, I like this stencil in particular only because it has fun shapes on it that you can draw with, but I don't really use the shapes that much. Really, I use the stencil for drawing out straight lines. That's pretty much it. I'm actually experimenting with just trying to draw out different shapes. But yes, stencils is definitely my first go-to when I am trying to make a spread with no stickers, or if I'm just trying to simply add a new element to my spread if I'm using stickers to help it bring it together even more. The next way I like to create my spread with no stickers is a memo pad or paper pad. These are my absolute favorites to use in a spread. They are so fun. They come in so many shapes, sizes, colors, designs, you name it. It is literally my favorite way to add on to a spread in my planner. You cannot go wrong with these at all. You can cut them in any way, shape them in any way, use them for any way you like. So yeah, I love me some paper pads, memo pads. I make my own memo pads. So the memo pads that I'm going to be using in this spread is going to be from the Paper Studio paper pad, which is this larger piece of paper right here. And I'm also going to be using this paper pad from the Sunrio store in California. I think this is Malang, which is actually one of my favorite characters. He's so cute. I know it's a kiddie show, but he's just so cute and adorable. And I could not resist buying this kawaii stationery. So when I am using the paper pads, I like to glue it down with Dots adhesive. I got it from Michael's. It's by the Tumbo brand. I really love these, but the only thing you have to look out for is if it's removable or permanent. I did get the permanent one, so once you put it down, just know that it's going to be hard to take off the paper. So if you move your stuff around a lot or you're just unsure how you want to create your spread, I highly recommend that you get the removable adhesive and not the permanent. Both of them work really good. I just prefer the permanent because I do feel like it stays in place just a little bit better in my opinion, but either or does really well. The one that I got from Michaels did come in a pack of three. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping for them because actually they're a little bit pricey in my opinion, but totally worth it. So with the paper pads, I'm just simply just finding my placement first, which is another thing that I recommend is to place it on there first, see where you like it, and then use the adhesive. It does not matter if you're doing removable or permanent. I highly recommend just placing it on there first, and then you can put the adhesive once you have truly decided where you want it to go. Now, one thing I can say when it comes to these pads is that because they come in so many shapes and varieties, you can use it in any size planner. So majority of the time, I'm actually using the smaller size sheets in my micro planner, and it really brings the page together really, really well. And on top of that, I don't know. I just feel like if I don't feel like using stickers in a spread or I'm trying to do a really quick spread, these are normally my first go-to. Even before drawing and doodling, using decorative paper is always my first go-to. It's literally so fun to add. So look it up sometime, see what shapes you can work with, what colors, pull your spread together. Number three is washi tape. We all know how washi tape works. I think everybody in the planner community and craft community can vouch and say that we all love washi tape, and all of us at least have some sort of collection of some kind. Mine is definitely a smaller collection, but I have enough to the point where it's fun to use. I like washi tape because it's easy to use, it quickly brings a spread together. If you mess up, you can easily peel it off and put it somewhere else. And then they come in a variety of sizes, designs, colors. I just love washi tape. It's just so fun and simple to use. And it's crazy. At first, I didn't really care for washi tape. I thought it was overrated until I got my first set. And then it just all went downhill from there. And that's how my addiction started with the washi tape. So now I'm always looking for different kinds of tape to collect and bring home. Number four, let's add some color. Color is a great way to bring your spread together. And my favorite use is the mild liners, the zebra mild liners. I forgot what brand, I'm gonna be honest with you. But they're one of my favorite markers, highlighters to use because they're very pigmented. I actually think they're a little better than the Tumbo only because they don't bleed as much. Because I do write in my markers a lot, if that makes sense. Like I'll highlight a lot and stuff like that. So I do feel like it bleeds more when I use the Tumbo versus the mild liners. So a lot of the times I like to use my colors for tracing lines or simply just like scribbling on the page, drawing dots. I don't know, I just find creative ways to add colors, I guess, if that make any sense. I always like to tell my fellow planners one of my easy go-tos, if you don't know how else to bring your spread together with some color, draw some dots. Just put dots all over the page. It reminds me of like confetti. Like it's just really fun, and I think it's a great way to bring your spread together. So that's my go-to, is dots. Definitely dots. My second go-to would be the Tumbo markers. And I actually love the tumble markers because I do like the large tip right here. I do like how flexible and bendy it is. It is the brush marker, so that's probably why the tip is the way it is. It does also have a smaller tip on the other side, but a lot of the times you're going to find me using the larger tip, and I just use this to highlight things on the page, mostly typed things, because like I said, it can bleed, especially when you're highlighting a pen. It also depends on the pen you're using too, but I also like to use it just to scribble, like just to add color. So what I'm doing right here is just scribbling a few squares of the page, because what I like to do is just write fun quotes in them or just cute little reminders. It's just a great way to hurry up and add some color and bring your spread together. All right, number five. Wait, okay, number five. So, the last thing that you can use to bring your spread together without stickers is a sticky notes. That's definitely one of my main go-to as well. They come in many shapes and sizes as well. I like how you could just stick it to stuff and move it around if you want to. That's literally the best part about using sticky notes, is how you can move them around on a spread and how much variety you get from sticky notes. Like, that is literally my favorite part about sticky notes. And when I tell you I have a lot of sticky notes, I'm literally, like, literally addicted. Like, I had to think of a word for it. I couldn't, so I'm gonna just say I'm addicted. I love sticky notes. And the sticky notes I'm actually using are from Happy Planner, and the other sticky notes are, your typical sticky notes from like Staples, Office Depot, your supply stores. So I do use any kind of sticky notes. I have encountered sticky notes that don't really stick. So when I encounter those, I just simply use my adhesive dots to stick it on the page. But honestly, that's pretty much it. I'm sure there's more ways, but I just wanted to, give my five top ways that you can decorate and make a spread without even having to use stickers. You don't need stickers to plan. We just love stickers. There's nothing wrong with that. However, stickers can get expensive. Sometimes it can get overwhelming because all of these brands now are putting out so much, including myself, because I make stickers as well. So if you ever feel like I don't want to use stickers, or you just want to take a break from stickers, you can just think about these five ways to put your planner spread together. Now, honestly, you cannot go wrong with this simple spread without all of this fun stuff going on. But let's be real, we like fun and cute stuff. At least in the craft and planning community, we absolutely do. So I'm going to do another example spread, this time on the dashboard layout. Thanks for listening to my commentary. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video and share this video with your other fellow planners and friends. Thank you so much, guys.